It took me a minute to make this video because I wanted to know the price of this Spider-Man before I kind of put my 2 cents in about the whole thing. It's $49.99. Do I think it's worth it? What's up, Geek Nation? Dopest Geek here, and today we are going to be talking about the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Maximum Series. And before we get into the video, please, if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Let's get into the conversation. So just a little bit of a life update real quick. I know it's been a minute since I've been on this channel to do anything. I'm trying to get back into the swing of YouTube, but life has just been lifing lately. My son just recently turned 1 in January. I just turned 30 like a week ago, and just life has been lifing. Be very transparent with you guys. I am working on a balance between trying to be a present father, but also being a YouTube creator. So again, please bear with me, guys. I'm still trying to figure all this out. If you're a parent and a YouTuber or a creative, please leave comments below. Give me some advice on how to move forward with this, because I am struggling. But other than that, guys, let's get into the conversation about the Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. Let's get into it. So we recently just found out that the Maximum Series Spider-Man is going to be $49.99, and it is a fan channel exclusive. So you're going to find it like on Hasbro Pulse, GameStop, Best Buy. I found out Best Buy is selling it. Some of the few places that will have it, but you're not going to find it like at a Target or a Walmart or anything like that. So when they first announced this figure, I said it's going to be $40. $40? I think $40 was going to be the price that I wish it was, and I think it'd probably be a little bit more happier. But at the same time, $50 seemed about where it might end up being. $50 was going to be my max. And it ended up being $49.99. So we're getting like import level articulation. So articulation around the neck, a better diaphragm articulation, and a crazy amount of accessories. Actually, how about this? Let's do this. So with the Maximum Series Spider-Man, we're going to get 3 head sculpts, 6 pairs of hands, and 4 different web effects, and Spidey senses, with an updated, well-articulated body mold. Now, let's talk about the paint real quick. The paint is okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish they would have went a little bit more with the paint. I probably would have felt a little bit better on the $49.99. It looks like your average Marvel Legend. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks like the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, just with a better head sculpt and with the neck articulation. So hopefully that the articulation kind of makes up for the lackluster paint. But this Spider-Man, do look really good. I'm not even gonna lie. But again, at the same time, this is just the standard with Marvel Legends. So let's see what we get with the Mafex Spider-Man. So I'm going based off the Mafex number 185 on Big Bad Toy Store. So with the Mafex Spider-Man, you're going to get 2 head sculpts, 5 pairs of interchangeable hands, a pair of interchangeable feet, web effects, and a stand. All that for $94.99. And I would say, at least on the Mafex side of things, the Mafex do have the better sculpt and paint. Now, from my experience with Mafex Spider-Man, the paint of this specific one scrapes really easy. I know my brother Rocky had issues with that version of Spider-Man, and his paint is like chips off pretty easily from what he told me. $94.99. So it's one of those things of like, man, you really have to figure out, is it actually worth it to you? For cheaper, you do get an extra pair of hands, you do get way more web effects than the Mafex do, and you get an extra head sculpt. And again, I'm not saying it's a better figure because of that, but you also have to think of quality. So quality is really what you're paying for with Mafex. Some people just rather pay more money, even though you're getting less, you are getting a better quality figure. I will argue that I feel like Marvel Legends are more durable than Mafex. That's just a personal opinion. If you were to drop a Mafex from 10 feet versus a Marvel Legend from 10 feet, I will argue that Mafex have a way higher chance of breaking. But also, let's talk about what we get for a Marvel Legend that's $24.99. So we get 3 sets of hands. Sometimes we get 2 head sculpts, the mask head sculpt and your regular Peter Parker head sculpt, but most lately we haven't. I think we've been getting the Peter Parker head sculpt with like select special releases, and also like 2 web effects, if any. So for $49.99, is this Spider-Man worth it? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna lean towards more of the, yeah, sure. I don't really feel good about it. I'm gonna be honest, I think is a little bit on the taxing side, and let me explain. The quality of this figure is, I wish they would have done a little bit better with the quality of this figure. The paint is still very basic and lackluster. And I think that's just what it is. Going back to the Mafex figure, we're paying $100 for a Mafex figure, and we are actually getting less out of that Mafex figure in terms of accessories. But what we're really paying for is the sculpt and premium paint. Also, the articulation, I would say that is very well articulated, and that's one of those things that we're going based off of pictures on HasbroPulse.com. You know, we really have to have the figure in hand. I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I do feel like companies do finesse the articulation through Photoshop on certain figures. I feel like, I forgot what figure it was, but I feel like this figure was not as articulated as I thought it would be as what they shown on pictures. But that's what we're getting out of Mafex. We are getting quality instead of quantity, if that makes sense. If I'm being honest, I really wish this figure was around $40. I think $40 would have been a fair price, but $50, it's whatever. I don't feel good about it, but I pre-ordered it anyway. I don't think this is a figure you should skip because of its price. I think $50 is an okay price. Do I wish it was cheaper? Absolutely. But I also think gas should be cheaper. I think rent should be cheaper. I think a carton of milk should be cheaper. But hey, we're buying those things anyway. So that's my 2 cents on the Marvel Legends Maximum Series Spider-Man. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you already haven't, and also smash that like button and comment below your thoughts on the Maximum Series Spider-Man. Do you think it's gonna be better than the Mafex? Do you think it's not better than the Mafex? Are you even gonna buy it? Do you feel like they're taxing on this price? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next time. If you haven't already, follow me on the socials at Dopest Geek, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, whenever that is. Peace.